I'm less red.
A little bit red.
Right, new webcam placement.
Right, new webcam placement.
Hey! Oh my god, fucking hell. New webcam placement.
Right. There we go. That's a little more. No TV in the background.
Yeah, that's a bit better.
Scream Factory shirt on.
Scream Factory shirt on.
Mullet out.
Welcome back to the Bedtime Podcast.
Welcome back to the Mullet Podcast.
Right, it's a rebrand. We're Bedtime Mullet Podcast.
The cozy mullets.
The cozy mullet Bedtime Podcast.
By the way, I started recording, so.
Great, nice one, brilliant.
Like 2 minutes ago.
Well,
I'll cut it all out, but you know. Oh, welcome back to the Bedtime Podcast. We are your hosts, the Mullet Men, and today we are back. Elliot, get your mullet out for the pod. I know you've already got it out for me, but look at Elliot's mullet, chat. Glorious.
Still to get your mullet out?
Mullet out? It's getting there.
It's fantastic.
It's getting there. It just needs to grow a little bit more, and we'll be chilling.
Last time,
it's been a month. Yeah, we didn't have. Did we not have mullets a month ago?
I didn't.
Did I have a mullet a month ago?
In the time of recording, I definitely didn't have a mullet then.
I forgot. I might have just started it, or it might have been just before I started it. I can't remember, but. So I guess let's start off with what's new. Anything new with you?
Besides working all the time, not really. I want to see Morrissey, didn't I, on the weekend?
Went to go see Morrissey, legendary singer-songwriter, formerly of the Smiths. They're not together still, are they?
Imagine, no, they're worse off than the Oasis, mate. They hate each other. Like, on stage, he announced he did not miss Johnny Marr.
That's pretty funny.
Which is just mental. So you know, it was good. It was really good. He sounded great.
Nice, man. He's getting on, and he's getting on.
Oh mate, he looks like he's like 65.
Yeah,
he's old,
so
he's old.
It's pretty good. It's quite a good name to have seen in gig.
I know. I mean, I won't lie. Some of his solo songs are pants, poo in the pants, right? I'd say half the songs he did were great,
yeah,
and the other half were kind of poo in the pants because Morrissey, out of the Smiths, thinks he's a poem man. Do you know what I mean? He just thinks he writes poetry.
He wants to be Peter Jury so bad.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? There's just one song where everyone was I saw her on Facebook, and I was like,
what the hell was that?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Is that from May?
Yeah. Was it have you got Alexa?
I'm petrified. That did sound like
it, didn't it? It's probably Alexa. Where is it in your front room, Alexa?
No, it's in my kitchen.
Fucking hell, mate. It might not have been Alexa.
What was that? There's someone in my house.
Wait, go check it out. Well, while Elliot goes and checks out if there's somebody in his house, I guess I will take charge here. What's new with me? Well, I left my job at Subway. It was a pretty emotional exit. I'm gonna miss the gang there, but things have to be done. Is there anyone in your house, mate?
I think I'm alright.
That's so
it must have been someone
funny.
walking past or something like that. But that was loud though, wasn't it?
Is your window open?
No.
I mean, it was loud enough for your mic to pick it up. Did you hit your guitar or something?
No, because I thought it was a voice.
Yeah, well, me too. It must have been Alexa.
Yeah, it might have been. Well, we'll watch it back and we'll hear.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, we'll watch that back.
At the moment, I'm not about to get murdered, so
cool.
That's enough.
Cool. I was just telling the pod how I left Subway and it was emotional. And
was it emotional?
I had to say bye to the gang. Do you know what? No. Not really. It was just more emotional because leaving behind the people,
yeah,
rather than the job itself. I could give or take the job really. So
I came on your last shift, didn't I?
Yep.
Your last
In my
ever shift, I
second
think.
to last ever shift, a crackhead came in and pissed all over the floor. So that's actually a true story as well. So I got a guy named Ben to clean it up because I wasn't about to clean it up. So yeah, it was fucking ridiculous.
On a bit of well, what am I about to say? Let's talk about Subway a little bit. You know, what were the core memories? There you go. Memories.
Okay, I need to like try and dance. I don't really want to say anyone's fucking government name. But I suppose it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna get 5 views anyway. But common memories were watching like the lights get turned on for Christmas from inside the shop. That was pretty cool. Worst shift of my life, but like that sort of 5-minute period where no one came in, or like 10-minute period where no one came in because everybody was outside, and we got to watch it. It's pretty cool. Not really much. There's not very many core memories, really, to be honest with you. I made some decent friends there. Although, that being said, there's probably only 1 or 2 that I still talk to outside of work. Yeah. So, like, are they really friends? Probably not.
It happens when you leave work, you know, really.
Yeah,
it's one of the things.
It's like, if there's a couple of names there that if they communicated with me outside of work, 100% I'd communicate with them back. But if they don't, they don't really. So, but
there's also, the fat homeless kid situation.
Fat homeless kid, fuck that fucking that fat fucking mong. I actually hate him so much. But make me a sandwich. For context, it was this really fat homeless kid that used to barge into my work all the time and harass me for free food. And he also used to just harass me for money and stuff just in the street. And he was a fucking knobhead.
Yeah.
We spoke about him before, so.
Yeah, Stubbs gave him like 20p before and he went, is that it?
Yeah, I gave him some money. I can't. It might have been 20p. It might have been like 40p
yeah, it
or
was something like that. Yeah, it was a food cost.
Is that it? And I was like, yeah, mate. And he said, oh, wait, I can hear your money in your pocket. It was my keys. I went, lad of my keys. Like I had to prove myself to him anyway. But anyway, I could talk about him all day. So I'm not going to because I fucking hate him so much. You fat ugly bong. If you're watching this, I'll smash your face in.
Yeah. He had a thing on Facebook recently, didn't he? Where someone took a photo of a homeless kid
outside of a shop, and he's supposed to be banned from this area where we live. And he's been emerging. He's been popping back up recently, and a photo of him emerged on Facebook. So I called him a knob in the comments. Then he called me a knob back. So I hate him. Homeless, by the way, with phone and internet access, but you know.
Yeah, I know. I don't know really what's going on there, to be honest.
Whatever, man. But anyway.
So on my side of things, so I saw Morrissey in Manchester, and I've only been to Manchester. This is my 3rd time going. First time I was driving through to pick someone up from the airport, with my father years ago, and then I've been twice, but I went to Definitely Maybe bar, and my word. I just want to be there right now. I won't lie to you.
It did seem good. It did seem good.
This charming man, like I said to Stubbs before, this charming man came on 8 times or something like that. Every single time it was better than the last one. I don't even know why, but it went off, you know. It was, honestly, I was saying, I think if I were to move anywhere else in the UK, I think I'd want to move to Manchester because of just its aura. It just has aura, do you know what I mean? Me and my friend who went, we kind of noticed that everyone dresses when where we live now, right? Me and Stubbs. If you see someone down the road, they're in tracksuits and shit. Do you know what I mean? Just kind of poo and they're chavvy. Do you know what I mean? And bumholes. But in Manchester, they're kind of all cool dressing. Do you know what I mean? They all dress differently to each other, so you don't really see many people who dress the same. I think that's cool. I think unless they're dressed like a bender, then I don't.
You would say that. No, I'm keeping it in, lads.
I'm keeping that in.
If you get pulled up on that, it's not my problem.
Listen, I don't like when people dress in like benders. There's one guy. Yeah, that's oh my god, right?
The robot from Futurama, bro. That's what I'm talking about. The robot from Bender.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
There's a place in Manchester that me and my friend last time we walked through there, right? I didn't know this, but I was walking through. I was like, where are we? I was looking about. Loads of like gay men around. Like loads.
That's not a bad thing.
Like it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying there was loads.
Congratulations,
but it's a fact,
if you are.
Congratulations if you're gay. I don't mind a little bit of people sucking chod. Just personally, not me. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm walking through, right, mate. I don't think I've even told you this, but there was a guy, and he had like a jock strap on or something like that. But like basically, all he had on was like enough to cover his crack, right? Like a nutsack holder, and like, oh shit, these almost thing off. But like, you know, things that got suspenders.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That hold it together, and just like a nutsack holder.
That's disgusting.
And like in between, and I was like that. Yeah, I was like, where are we? Do you know what the place was called? Where we walked through?
What?
Gay Village. Why did she take me through Gay Village?
Gay Village.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I don't know. And so obviously I'm walking through, and I'm like looking around. Where are we? And we got lost as well, but it was carnage.
Gay Village.
But apart from Gay Village, which I'd like to avoid because I just don't want to see men naked, Manchester's a great place.
That's mental.
Manchester's awesome. I feel like Manchester's it's where like the home of music is, especially in the UK. It's pretty sick. That's what it really.
Yeah, man. Pretty crazy night all round, really.
Mm-hmm.
I also went out that night, not to Manchester, the sheer little night out in my little town. It was rubbish.
He sent me a video of these two guys. Oh, well, a boy and a girl. Sorry, like licking each other, and I was like, "What the fuck am I?"
I don't even remember it happening. They must have took my phone off me, recorded a video of them like licking each other's tongues. I don't know whether they were like. I don't know whether they were together or if he was gay or something, but.
Yeah, either way. Imagine on the flippity on my end. I'm like, oh, Stubbs has sent me a video. Open it. Just two randomers tongue it.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah, I genuinely don't even remember that happening. But, oh well.
Yeah.
But I didn't have too bad of a night really. But yeah, man. So we've already been going for 12 minutes. I thought it said 20 for some reason.
Praise.
So I guess that's what's new. I left Subway. I'm starting a new job this Friday, actually. Don't want to start. I'm quitting.
I have to work on student loans and I hate it and I want to die every single time I walk through the building. So,
yeah, I've had office romances, loads.
Yeah, there's this girl at work, and I'm trying to think of a Gareth quote. Can't think of one.
Yeah, that's the only Gareth quote I could think of.
Yeah, I know.
Mine is massive and it ain't made of plastic.
I'll do it from your hand if you want. No strings attached.
Yeah.
Yeah. In an email to me.
I've got the better angle this way.
Mate, well, I've got the arse, so
There's actually a lot of funny Gareth quotes now that I think about it.
Yeah, there's loads. There's one where he's like, there's one where he starts talking about, what is it? I can't remember. Don't matter.
All right. There we go.
The football season has ended. Let's move on.
Yes. Okay. The football season has officially ended. Very quick overview of the season. Now, as a Middlesbrough fan, rate your season from 1 to 10.
4.
4. You heard it here first. 4.
I feel like we had one of the better teams in the Championship. If you looked on paper, we look good. Injuries to the back line and then throwing in a 38-year-old midfielder into the back line for some reason is crazy. But he did an alright job, but it just didn't help. And then we had injuries left, right, centre. We should have at least made the playoffs with that team we had this year. But we just bottled it, really. We didn't win enough games. The signings we made in January as well, like Morgan Whittaker, who I thought was a baller, but it turns out he just plays like shit on grass. Do you know what I mean? Like I've actually seen Emilio Nsue put in a better performance than Morgan Whittaker.
It's mental as well because in terms of Championship names, Morgan Whittaker's up there.
Yeah, he's up there. So when we signed him, because it was between us and Burnley who were in for him, and we beat Burnley, and I was like, oh, that's a fucking statement.
Yeah.
But no, he's poo in the pants. Like, actually, mate, I'm not even joking. I don't think I've ever even seen him pass a ball for us.
It's a
Like,
shame because he's a baller.
He's supposed to be a baller, but every time I see him on the pitch, he just ghosts. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't see him do anything, and when he does do something, it's shit. So, big L. And Iheanacho as well, man. You can't sign Iheanacho on loan and finish where we did. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Iheanacho's a big name as well. You had a lot of big names.
But the reason why it's a 4 is because we played good football. Yeah, do you know what I mean the games we won, we didn't ever like scrape by. We always outplayed the team. So we never like scraped by on any win we won from, but whatever.
Yeah,
you know, I think, and also Carrick's gone as well, which is just mental.
I think it was the right decision, personally.
I don't know.
How long has he been there? It was just the end of his 3rd season.
Yeah,
he placed lower every time. Every season he placed lower.
Yeah, see, that's true, but I'm about giving a manager time, right? You know, I think a lot of things.
Yeah, but then you can argue he was given 3 years.
Yeah, but I think it's at least 4. I always say, like, look at Klopp. Do you know what I mean? He finished. Where did you finish in the first season? He was like 7th or something.
Something like that. Yeah, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's not good enough, really, is it? Do you know what I mean? But he just built and built. But the fact is, like, we're Middlesbrough. We're not like fucking. We're not a big club, really. So I just feel like I like a manager to build. You know, things take time, and we got a good squad this year, but with injuries and stuff, I don't know. It's a toughie. But also, who do we replace Carrick with? Because I can't name one person I want to replace Carrick with. No, but like, I'd have him as a coach or an assistant manager or something like that. But
well, there's some good names out there, man.
Who did I see? Which almost made me feel fucking sick. And everyone keeps saying, like, why not? Steve Cooper.
Yeah,
I don't want Steve Cooper. Holy shit, Gary O'Neill. I don't want Gary O'Neill. Oh my god.
Wallahi, bro. I'll say this to you. Just give Southgate a quick bell. Like, listen, Southie. Bro, come on. You know me.
Even then, oh brother, imagine the fucking you know me. Imagine the football Southgate will have us playing. 5 at the back.
Yeah, but he'd get you up. He'd get you up.
Well, apart from the England job, he has no credibility.
Well, but he's had no other jobs, so obviously.
He was Middlesbrough manager years ago. I think when he retired, was he playing? I don't know, something like that. I was too young.
Man.
But he did like pretty average and then got us relegated. So, you know. But then he did well with England. But I don't know. It's a tough one. But that's the biggest risk. Don't go like this, because that's the biggest risk ever.
If I'm Gibbo, listen, you know me. Come on.
The reason why Southgate worked for England is because we played like a structured, like it was very structured, right? Do you know what I mean?
Well, I think Middlesbrough are quite a 5 at the back team anyway.
I don't want to be a 5 at the back team.
Yeah, but you just strike me, like the players you have strike me as a 5 at the back team.
But we've built our team for years now. Like under Carrick, we've built our team to be an attacking, progressive team. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't like getting rid of managers at this point, because it feels like, for me anyway, we've reverted back to square one. And I hate shit like that, but whatever. Anyway, Stubbs, how do you rank Liverpool season out of 10? Because I could sit here all day and slate off every fucker.
Okay, before we move on to Liverpool, do you have any name on who you want to come in at all?
No.
This manager.
that's the worst part. The best out of the lot, it's Southgate would be cool. Like, if somehow that happened, it probably would be Southgate. I wouldn't want it to happen, really.
Allardyce is free
agent. He's the best option. Brother, if he comes, I'm not being a Middlesbrough fan if he comes. I'm not. I can't do that. I can't sit there and watch dinosaur football. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. That'd be awesome.
I mean, if I had to rank Liverpool season, I mean, it would be just like 9. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Was it just the Premier one this year? I think it was, wasn't it?
yeah.
Still great.
The only way would be a 10 if we also won Champ or FA Cup. I don't really care about the Carabao Cup, really. But just unbelievable. It's kind of the opposite end of the spectrum where, like, we were just class. But you know what, mate? I'm trying to remain completely unbiased here. I also think that I think we were not lucky, but fortunate, not really much of a difference to win the league this year, because it was the lowest points tally that anyone's won the league since Leicester, almost 10 years ago, which is mental. So I think it was we won the league, but we didn't look unbeatable at all.
Yeah,
especially towards the end where we like went a month. But after we won the league, I don't know if we won a game.
I think he did.
Well, we beat Tottenham last day of the season, but apart from that, I don't know if we won one game after we won the league for the rest of the year. There's only like 5 games, but you
also you lost to Forest, didn't you, as well? I think,
yeah, second game of the year we lost to Nottingham Forest. So straight away, like we didn't look unbelievable. I think everyone else was just maybe a bit shit. Obviously, Man City were off the pace. Arsenal just serial bottlers, so they were never going to win the league, really. We lost to Newcastle in the final of the Carabao Cup. Plymouth in the FA Cup. Like, we didn't look sensational. Like, don't get me wrong, there was times where we did, because we won the league, so obviously we had to be sensational to a degree. But, like, I don't know, man. It's not like we scored a 90-point season. Like, we didn't look unbeatable at all. And I think if Arsenal were just that little bit more better, they probably would have won the league. But they fucking didn't. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it'll go down in the history books as Liverpool won the fucking Premier League this year. So,
and it will go down in the history books where Arsenal bottled Champions League semi-final as well. So, you know.
To be fair, to the best team in the world, though. So.
Yeah, but they're still poo in the pants, I'm afraid. Do you know what I mean?
We also went out to PSG, so usually fucking mental, that team.
Yeah,
mental. They look unbelievable.
So who do you reckon is going to win the Ballon d'Or then?
See, obviously, I would love Salah to win it. I think if just how I think it should work, which is purely on individual performance, I don't think team trophies should influence the Ballon d'Or, but it just does. Yeah. Salah wins it, but
yeah, you know, Roger wouldn't have won it if he didn't win the Euros.
And the treble. So team trophies influence it way too much. So I think my prediction is probably mental to say about Ousmane Dembele, which is just crazy.
That makes me feel sick.
Ousmane Dembele, shit.
I know.
If only not shit, obviously. But then
you know what though?
He was shit until January. So then, like again, like it should be ranked based on their season alone. If it was. Like, Lamine Yamal should be up there as well. Which I'm sure he will be anyway.
Yeah.
Because they won the league and the Nations League and stuff as well. No, they actually came second in the Nations League, didn't they? So, but
yeah.
I don't know. I think Ousmane Dembele, Yamal, Salah are all up there.
What's mental is if you told me like 4 years ago that Dembele would win the Ballon d'Or, I'd go, yeah, he probably would. Because he was like tipped to be like big time, wasn't it? But then fast forward 2 years later, if you ask me, I'd laugh in your face.
Yeah.
Because like he looked so pants for Barcelona when he joined. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did not look great, but yeah, he's had a great half a season.
Rafinha as well. That's a mental one. Was it Leeds like a couple years ago?
Yeah. But I will say, even at Leeds, he was like levels above everyone else at Leeds. But then again, he didn't like strike me as someone who was unbelievable. Like a player who was like unbelievable way better than everyone else at their club, like Dimitri Payet. Yeah. He's one who was like he looked ridiculous compared to everyone at West Ham, whereas Rafinha sort of fit in, still better than everyone. Did I think he was going to go and like have a class season with Barcelona? Probably not.
Yeah, it was mental.
It is what it is.
Mental. So I'd love Lamine Yamal to win it purely because he would be the youngest Ballon d'Or winner of all time. I don't know if he will. I think it'll be Ousmane Dembele, which is crazy, but or even crazy shout, Nuno Mendes, bro. Portuguese left back for PSG, being the best left back on the planet this year. Won the treble with PSG, the Nations League. Even Vitinha as well, the midfielder for PSG. They're all shouts.
So early prediction for next season. Who do you reckon is going to win the Prem and the Champions League? Very, very early prediction.
Very, very early prediction. Do you know what? I think, unfortunately, it's tough. I think City might win the league next season because they've made just some fucking signings. Like, it's their team. If everything goes through, all the rumours go through, it's ridiculous. So if they can get back on the pace, I'd put them down as my favourites to win the league. And then Champions League, it's so tough because Real Madrid are always just going to be there.
Yeah.
Are they better than PSG? On paper, probably. But I don't know.
With Trent now.
Yeah, Trent now. Fucking little lizard. Not bad.
I see you like change your mind on Twitter and like, you're like, rat. And then you're like, I miss him.
Well, yeah. Well, he's a little rat. All right, he's a rat. But nobody on Twitter can make me hate him. Do you know what I mean? He's a lizard.
Yeah.
He's a little mushroom. But, like, I'm not going to sit here and, like, burn a shirt with his name on the back because I'm not a little fucking gimp, you know?
I know. It is what it is.
Even Barcelona, voila. They're looking ridiculous too. So
I was going to say that for my Champions League winner next year. I've got a feeling.
Yeah.
Barca will win it next year. And Prem, I am, like I said, City's an easy shout because, like I said, they're always in and about City, aren't they? But they did have a really off season. They've lost De Bruyne as well.
Yeah, but then they're going to get Ryan Cherky, who's a baller.
Yeah.
They're going to get Tijani Reinders from AC Milan. It's just one of the best holding midfielders in the world the last season. Just him, Rodri, Cherky, that triangle, bro. It's over. Just all behind Erling Haaland, bro. Are you kidding me? It's just raps, man. But hopefully they're just shit again. And hopefully we sign Florian Wirtz, which it looks like it's been dead on for the past 2 weeks. But our last 2 bids have been rejected, so I'm like a little bit shaky right now. But, you know, we signed Frimpong. Our first bid got rejected like 104 million quid or something. And then a bid got rejected like yesterday for 113. So they're holding out for like 120 or something like that. I can't remember, but
I see.
150 million euros. So whatever that is in pounds, that's what they want. So it would be the our record signing, and I think maybe the Premier League record signing. I don't know about that, but I think it would be.
Yeah. I think it might be. I know. I'll have a quick look, but you know, I think City, but you know, followed by Tottenham. I think they're going to win the league next year.
Tottenham will be lucky to finish above 10th.
Where do you reckon they actually are going to finish? Because
it depends who they hire. Because Andrew's gone right call. By the way,
yeah.
I literally commented like saying like when he was like the third season's always better. I don't know why he's American, but you know, like, he'll look like a right muppet when he's got no job by Christmas. And I was way ahead of schedule on that, but
yeah, I know you were. To be fair, but I like we're once again. I'm always on the side of the manager, to be honest.
They're talking to Thomas Frank from Brentford.
Just like, is he a winner though? He's not a serial winner.
It gives me like Eddie Howe from Bournemouth vibes, who I think, given the right resources, could probably win a trophy or two. So
maybe. He's a good manager, Thomas Frank. He is, but like I said, we haven't seen him at a big club like Tottenham. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like respectfully to Brentford. I love Brentford, mate. I like Brentford and Brighton in the Premier League. You know, like them types of clubs because they both do it very well. They both pick and choose the right players. Like like every time I've watched Brighton play, there's a new guy I've never seen. His balls out.
Literally,
I'm like, who's that
every
guy?
season they just generate two £100 million players out of nowhere.
Exactly. Yeah. It's mental. So like, I like clubs like that, and Thomas Frank's done really well with what he's had at Brentford. But Tottenham's a different ball game, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go with like 7th place. That's my prediction for Tottenham this year because they're absolutely doodah and shit. So
United, my prediction for United like 10th.
Yeah, United aren't gonna have a great season as well.
Amorim's shit. He should have gone. My opinion. You don't finish. Where did they finish? 16th or 16th, 15th, something like that. You don't finish that low with a team like Man United. You
16th.
just don't finish 16th with Man United. Europa League final or not.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
you just don't.
It's mad. I think so. Like to show how like much like they've like gone down the pecking order now. Man United, they're trying to sign in Buemo, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're trying to sign in Buemo, but like they're fighting over Tottenham for him. Like Mark Goldberg is like, we're gonna get him. Don't worry, guys, or something like that. And I'm like, as if like they're worried about losing out in Buemo to Tottenham. Do you know what kind of universe are we living in where Man United?
Well, it's actually it's a case, mate, where Buemo might actually be taking a step down. From Brentford to United, which is crazy to say.
Position. In a league position, definitely.
Yeah, like, definitely.
Brentford finished way higher than fucking Man United did, but that's mad. Do you know what I mean? And then the choice is fucking Doodah Spurs.
Yeah.
But then again, Tottenham have Champions League trophy.
Champions League football, League.
Yeah, they have a Europa League trophy in the Champions League.
That is mental. We witnessed Tottenham Hotspur win a trophy, mate. That's actually like an underrated moment.
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
I got a little bit emotional about it, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
A little bit. I don't know why. Well, because I like Tottenham, I really do. But like seeing all their fans go like mental made me like happy because as a person who supports fucking Middlesbrough, won a trophy once in my lifetime, and I was like 3 or whatever. It was nice. It was nice to see that. Plus, to see them like banter all the Arsenal fans and stuff. I've seen so many like Arsenal fans like, we definitely had a better season than Tottenham and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, we finished second, and then like I've seen replies like, "War a trophy."
Yeah, war a trophy. Like,
so funny.
Finished fucking 17th. War a trophy.
Yeah, but to be fair, I'd reacting the same as well.
Yeah.
17th for win a trophy. I'm giving it the big into everyone.
Yeah, war a trophy.
And more. War a trophy. And more.
Yeah. Very like. I don't really care about anyone else in the league apart from Liverpool, but it was cool. I hate Man United, so I just wanted them to lose, really.
But Richarlison won a trophy.
Yeah.
By the way, did you see Richarlison? He was going mental like it was him. Do you know what I mean? Like, wow, he does my head in.
I hate him. He's got such an ego, and he's an absolute donkey of a footballer.
In the celebrations, he's like on people's shoulders and that, like getting it right in the crowd and that. You're like, lad, you're playing left back the entire game, defending against Diallo, trying your hardest. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, ridiculous, man. Ridiculous, but whatever, man. I hate him so much. War a trophy. Portugal won the Nations League.
Yeah, I was going to say Ronaldo's in tears.
Ronaldo's actually crying. By the way, Google literally defines the Nations League as a friendly tournament. So, and Ronaldo was actually in tears.
Do you remember when like Tottenham won like the Audi Cup or whatever it was, that really shit trophy? Do you know what I mean? It gives me like that vibes.
Yeah.
I mean, as a trophy, like nobody really gives a shit. It's like it's a pre-season friendly trophy.
Yeah.
That's how I see that. Yeah. But to see Ronaldo in tears on the floor
over the Nations League.
Who took the first penalty and ran off and celebrated like he just won the whole thing?
Fuck yeah, I can't remember.
Oh, Jesus
but yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Like, what are we watching?
Yeah, it was mental.
Woman, apparently, I didn't hear it, but you did say that it was as big as the World Cup or something.
This is on the level of the World Cup, the Euros. Is it now? Pathetic.
The Nations League.
The Nations League, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway.
I really don't like international football, unless it's the World Cup or Euros. Like, I actually like get sad when I see it's like England. Like, I see I don't even know England play until I see the squad getting out.
Me too.
The England squad, I'm like, great, nice one. That's soon.
Me too.
Guess we're not having football for a couple of weeks. Great.
Yeah.
I always never know England are playing until like maybe 30, 40 minutes in.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, it's an England game. I'm like, am I? Is it even on?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just bores me sometimes. But however, when the World Cup or the Euros come around, I'm all for it. Do you know what I mean? I'm all for it.
Me too.
The best thing ever.
Me too.
It's a weird one, isn't it?
Fucking mental.
It's a weird one.
But I will be there for the World Cup. Or which one's next?
It's the World Cup. We're just the Euros, didn't we? Is it the World Cup? It's World Cup next year.
I will be there for the World Cup next year, and I will have my Curtis Jones 17 England shirt on. You see, he played right back the other day for England.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, Trent was in the squad, and he played right back, and he got man of the match, I think. Or at least he was one of the best players on the pitch. We only won 1-0. I think he might have got man of the match.
Yeah, I know. Harry Kane scored again, didn't
he? Yeah.
The way I was making, so I didn't watch the game. I was out and about, but the way I saw like everyone rave about Harry Kane, it was like he just scored like a hat trick or something like that. Because I saw it and it was like, wow, Harry Kane, take a bow or something. Like, and I was like, oh, he must have scored a few or something like that. 1-0 against Andorra.
Yeah.
Jesus.
1-0 against Andorra, mate. It's like we're just cursed, bro. No matter what manager we have, we're just bound to play the most dog shit, boring fucking football any nation has ever played in their life.
I know. I do feel sorry for Southgate and the stick he got, because I don't even think that's a manager problem at that point. Do you know what I mean? Because holy God,
I just don't get it, mate. Because on paper, mate, we're probably the best team in the world.
Yeah, we definitely
apart from maybe Spain, maybe France, but like we're up there. We should be one of the favourites for the World Cup on paper, mate.
Yeah,
but we're just shit.
Yeah, last year I thought we were the best, like on paper, the best team in the world. Like if you look at our squad compared to even the likes of Spain, I know Spain looked great and stuff, but like before the tournament started, when our squad looked the best. Do you know what I mean? Our squad did look the best.
Yeah.
You know, but it is what it is. We're probably gonna like round of 16. He's calling our name in the World Cup next year.
Yeah, I could sniff it. A 2-1 exit to Portugal, round of 16 of the World Cup. I can fucking smell it.
I know. But what I will say is, like, that's the first time I've witnessed England, like, have a great comeback. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, every time we're 1-0 down to a shit team, who was it that Bellingham scored the over kick against?
Like Slovenia or something.
Yeah, it was Slovenia, I think. Or Slovakia, one of the two. I was getting mixed up between the two, won't lie. But, like, that's the first time I've ever seen, like, a clutch player do something for England.
Yeah.
Like properly. Other than that, if we concede a goal, we usually fucking lose. So, you know.
Yeah.
It's a shame, really.
But it is what it is. Flying, very off topic, living in the past here, mate. Very much living in the past, but
I'm sorry, I'll just always remember that.
Yeah, well, you know, Al Hilal, my new team. I love this team.
I don't think I'm ever buying a Saudi shirt. I won't lie.
Well, the only one got it because got Neymar on the back.
So. True. Yeah. Yeah, he's at Santos. So
Name Nizzle, man. Fucking love him. Probably my favourite non-Liverpool player of all time. Him and Marco Royce.
Can I have a Royce trim, please?
Can I have a Royce trim, please? I actually asked for that in real life to my barber. So. That barber, I actually asked for that haircut, retired recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Pretty crazy. A Leng girls took his place.
Well, with every cloud.
The barbershop huzz.
Hell yeah.
Just took his place and she's Leng.
With every cloud.
With every retirement comes the huzz.
So, mate, moving on from the huzz. How did we go from fucking football to the huzz in the barbershop?
That's the Mullet podcast, man.
Moving on, did we bring out the fact that you moved out? Did that get brought up?
We didn't, but I have. I moved out into a place with a room.
I know. I'm kind of like admiring your setup. Do you know what I mean? With the Jey Uso World Heavyweight belt and the guitar in the back, you know.
The rest of my room is not looking the best right now because I had a lot of shit on here that I moved because you could see it. So, if you get me, so there's like stuff on the floor, but it's not looking bad, man. My front room's looking cozy. I saw my first spider encounter today.
Oh God!
I shit my pants.
You know, for the podcast, I have a fucking slug problem, and it's the most annoying thing ever.
Slug infestation, that is disgusting. I've been through that, it's horrible.
I haven't seen any, though. The thing is, I don't see any, and I wait till night time, and I look, and there's like one on the wall or something. I'm like, get out!
Yeah, they're just there.
And I launch him out. But, you know, I'm going to have to start murdering them soon. I'm gonna have to commit
I liked it when you threw one over your neighbour's fence.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. Yeah, I picked up a slug and I went, oh, and I was like, because I don't like killing them. Because also, they're gross. I don't really want to kill them either because, like, I don't slug guts.
They
Do
do,
you know what I mean?
like, squelch.
Burst. That's what I mean. Disgusting. So I've been picking them up with a wipe and kind of like launching them. And then I went out my back door and I like whoop straight over the back of my neighbour's fence. Me and my neighbours have beef.
That's so funny.
They don't like me anyway. All I thought was like, I really hope I didn't land in the washing or something. That's a bit like out there. Like,
that would be so slug under pants. That would be so funny. On the topic of neighbours, I spoke to mine for the first time the other night. She stunk a weed and has a dog. So.
Oh, was it a girl?
No.
I thought you said she.
No.
Do you not say she? Oh, I thought
I think I did.
Said she. I was like, hang on, girl, you didn't tell me this. Get in there.
No, man.
Hell?
Man, he asked me where I could buy some weed, and I said I don't know, mate. And his dog barked at me.
He was the one thinking of it as well. Like, mate, you should know where to buy it.
Yeah, true. That is a good point. He seems alright, but
my neighbours don't think weed. It's great. They just hate when I like breathe loudly. Yeah. And when anyone of my like friends or like my dad parks outside their house, they're like, "Can you not park that, please? We have a nervous dog."
By the way, they have no right. You can park. It's a public street. You can park wherever you want.
Well, the first time my friend who was staying with me, the first time, Stubbs, like when she parked out the front, she came in the house and a friend was still outside, and then she was like, "Oh, can you move the car, please? Because someone's got to park there." That was the first time, and like Paige moved the car. Oh, I've just said a name. Fucking hell, it's over. It's fine. We get 5 views. Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Do you know how many people are called Paige as well? By the way,
yeah.
You'll be fine.
Like, I was like, don't move your. She went out to move it before I even said anything. I'm like, don't move your fucking car. That's stupid. Do you know what I mean? It's not there, fucking up. And then like it did to my dad, and my dad just went, "It's not your road." And then, but he was going anyway. So if he didn't go, he would have had aura. But and then like
it's not your road. Legs it.
Yeah, legs it. Yeah, but like and then like the last time, it wasn't even like my car, and then it's like, "Is that your car park there?" I was like, "No."
Fucking freaks.
And you know what I mean? Like, freaks of nature, man. They're so weird. And like the fact that they complain about like they've complained about me and Stubbs being loud before. But like, oh my god, they blast music out. Did I tell you? But I think I've probably told you, but they blasted out 45 minutes of that Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga song on repeat. Like, what are they doing? Why are you listening to that song over and over again?
That is weird.
Stop it. And one of them works out in the morning. So it's like 9 o'clock and you hear like beep and like some funky like and working out. And like I wake up early anyway because I'm usually at work or whatever. But so it's not a really big of a deal. But like, fucking hell, man. Do you know what I mean? It's just glass houses. Do you know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah, man.
But
crazy.
Neighbours are horrible. We have neighbours are built like Drogba. You know.
What's that supposed to mean, man?
He's just coming like Drogba. Yeah, he's a nice guy. I think he's quite nice. He smiled at me before. Mate, I walked outside my house the other day, right? And I walked outside my house the other day, and like some like weirdo, like because we locked eyes as I was locking my door on the way out. He looked eyes and he went, "All right, mate." All right, but I don't know if that's just me being like, because I was speaking to someone about it, and I was saying like, I don't know if that's just me being like antisocial / like living in a rough area before, like a bad area. So because I usually like avoid speaking to anyone I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Or is he just being friendly, like an old friendly? Is that normal? Do you know what I mean? Is that normal?
I think it's pretty normal.
Say hello. Well, I don't. That's what's weird. I'm like, why are you saying hello to me?
I think it's pretty normal.
Yeah, but I don't know who he is.
Well, do you know what I mean? Like, be friends with him.
No, he was like fat and ugly.
What the fuck?
I think he might have.
Well, surely it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like not by a choice, man. I just work with him.
Anyway, 45 minutes in. Let's end it. Well, end it. Let's talk about WWE because it's been a while. It's been Mania.
It's been Mania.
Has it been Mania?
Oh, yeah. That's just mad because the last podcast, the Fighting Dudley podcast, that was about Elimination Chamber and John Cena's heel turn, which is mental.
Right. Okay. That was a month ago.
Long. No, so we recorded.
Did I just take ages to record it? Yeah. Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Because so
okay, so it's been Mania. What happened at Mania? I fucking forgot. One of the worst Manias I think I've ever watched.
Travis Scott came out.
It started off unbelievable with this right here. Juice or beating Gunther. I yeeted my fucking nipples off.
We did. We
unbelievable. As the opening match, I thought we're in for it. And then it just kind of went down and down and down and down and down. Yeah.
It was sort of similar with night one as well. If I'm honest with you, we ended on the biggest fucking craziness on night one with the triple threat match.
Yeah, that was insane. That was insane.
Other than that, what else? We saw LA Knight's nutsack.
Yeah, LA Knight's ball bag was out.
Yeah, Chicago's nipples were out as well.
Chicago's areolas was on TV.
Yeah, I know. It was just carnage, man. Like the WWE wardrobes are going crazy at the moment. Yeah. Who always has someone? I think it's Jada Parker, and she always somehow has like a wardrobe malfunction. Yeah. It's the point where nobody even talks about it anymore.
Yeah, it
happens.
Pretty mental.
But so
nothing really happened. Night two.
Yeah.
John Cena, Cody Rhodes happened. Quite a mid-match, shit ending. Yeah. Travis Scott came out. I actually popped for Travis Scott.
I know, I can't believe it.
Oh, the Joe Hendry match.
I think we joked I think it was 2 weeks before Mania or something. I think we said it's gonna be Joe Hendry, and you're like it's, but then we didn't speak about it. We didn't even think Joe Hendry could be a possibility for some reason. I don't know why. We were just saying all sorts of names. We're like, mate, it could be Batista.
Yeah, we were throwing out some fucking pointers. Like, mate, it's Brock.
Yeah, it's Brock.
It's Brock Lesnar. Who else could it be?
Mate, it's the Undertaker. It's happening. But,
ridiculous. It's Stone Cold. Like singing them. I actually had my head in my hands.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't watch a second of it. I was so fucking pissed off. I fucking hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. That was shit. I can't remember if that was night one or night two.
That was night two.
Shit. And then Cody Rhodes and John Cena was pretty weird. The match wasn't that bad. The ending was pretty shit.
I think I started slow, then it got better, as time went on. And then Travis Scott came out. Just shit from then on, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Why did we get Travis Scott and not The Rock? Do you know what I mean? What was the point?
Yeah. The Rock not showing up was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then John Cena won. And so far, mate, all I'm going to say is that his title run has been pretty fucking boring. I don't like his heel turn.
I think it's a weird one. I don't think he should have went heel. I thought in the moment, this is genius. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because did we know what was going to happen? No. But as times went on, he should have just stayed face, shouldn't he? A face Cena world title run.
Yeah, would have been immense. Man. It was so easy.
Yeah. I don't know. Would have been immense. Do you reckon
the actual heel turn was one of the best ever? But the heel run has just been so shit and boring.
Yeah, I hate the fact how he's every time a SmackDown ends, he's always on the floor, flat out, not moving.
The best moment of his title run so far has unironically been R-Truth.
Yeah,
unironically has been R-Truth. Just the whole thing, not even just his return, but the whole just
the situation.
I know the match at Saturday Night Live lasted 5 seconds, so that was a bit shit.
I know.
But yeah. And then he got released, and then came back, and then WWE tried to disguise it as work. I'm not falling for that propaganda, I'm afraid. No. I'm not falling for that propaganda. I think he was genuinely released.
Well, I think he was generally... Well, an insider came out, apparently, and said, yeah, it was real.
Well, it was not work. Do you see his son's Instagram story?
No, what was it?
So the you know, like the little press conference after Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
R-Truth was like, "You enjoying the show? It's all part of the show." And then R-Truth's son reposted that saying, "Stop the cap."
Oh wait, was it Triple H who said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he said our truth. But
Oh, yeah. Well, Triple H said it's all part of the
yeah,
show.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah, stop the cap because, like, also Carlito got released in the little same bracket. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not what has been said about that. He's not back, is he? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know,
So,
stop the cap.
stop the cap.
They made a call thinking it's probably time for a let go. He's in his 50s, you know. See you later. And everybody hated that. And then they backtracked, and you know what I mean. And R-Truth must have signed the team.
He signed a
in
thing,
some way or the other.
R-Truth. He signed more contracts than Trent Alexander-Arnold has, man. Crazy.
Yeah, but the holy pop as well he got was
The pop was
crazy.
I'm ready for him to actually have a run as a wrestler. I don't
Yeah,
this
I know,
to you,
yeah.
but give him an actual run as a real wrestler. Don't just make him comedy
Yeah.
relief. Give him a run.
Yeah, no, he deserves it now.
And he's more
proved
than
he's
capable as well. More than
Yeah, yeah.
capable.
He's proved he's over with the fans enough. Do you know what I mean? Everyone loves him. Do you know what I mean? He's in his 50s, but he still moves so well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he's so good. I give him a chance. That's all I'm gonna say.
Genuinely give him. Let him beat John Cena for the fucking WWE Championship, mate. Let him do it.
I wouldn't be against it.
Let him do it, and then have, like, I know the brand doesn't really connect, but then just have, like, Seth Rollins cash in.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
He won Money in the Bank, ladies and gentlemen. Spoilers, if you haven't seen it already.
My guitar fell.
Fucking hell.
If you heard that.
I did.
That's in there.
And so did Naomi. My predictions were wrong. I thought Roxanne Perez would win. I don't know I don't know who I predicted for the men, so I can't really. I don't know, but
the people who thought it was going to be El Grande Americano.
I would have killed myself.
You know,
Becky Lynch is the new women's Intercontinental Champion.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she beat.
I didn't even get to
Bird Lady.
Valkyria.
Yeah,
I like Valkyria. She's really cool.
Me too. She's great. So yeah, I reckon they'll have another little showdown though. They'll make that a trilogy, maybe.
Yeah.
At like some pay-per-view.
What's next? No.
Is it King of the Ring? I heard that it was King of the Ring.
Hang on, give me a sec. Next to the PLE. Battleground?
That's NXT though, isn't it?
Is it Battleground? Oh, right, okay. Okay. Night of Champions is next.
Apparently. Oh, right, okay.
So 28th of June.
Does Night of Champions have the King of the Ring tournament in it?
No, because King of the Ring's its own thing, isn't it? Right?
Is it? Because when Gunther got crowned King of the Ring, it wasn't on the King of the Ring pay-per-view. Oh, was it? Sure. I can't fucking remember.
It's all kind of a blur.
It was because it was King and Queen of the Ring.
Yeah.
Was it? I don't fucking know.
I think it was like a proper pay-per-view.
Right.
But yeah, so it's
next
next is Night of Champions. Then after that, it's another Saturday night main event, and then after that, it's SummerSlam.
Don't know.
I think.
But
yeah, I'm just having a look here, but it's like weird because all the NXT things. Is there Evolution? What's that? Is that NXT? Or
Evolution is like, isn't that just the women's only pay-per-view?
What have I just heard you hear? What? Just
the
women's pay-per-view?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Evolution is women's only.
Get that shit away from me, my friend, man. No offense to the women, but
why, man? Some of the women are better than the fucking men these days, man. The women are popping off.
They just don't have that traction, do they? There's a reason why, like, when was the last time a woman main event at WrestleMania? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Personally, I don't know. I would not be tuning in. But mate, SummerSlam's a 2-nighter, isn't it, this time as well?
Yeah, I think so.
2-nighter, I forgot about that. Shit.
Yeah, hopefully, if I'm off work, mate, we should do something for it.
Yeah, I might. I might in advance book the Monday off work because obviously I don't know if I'll be able to do the the Saturday depending on the situation, But I should try fly over
Cool.
for that one.
Cool. Well, that was a little bit of chit chat between us. That's just going to make it on the podcast. So
Yeah. Well,
that was making
mate,
personal plans on the podcast. Yeah, mate, fly over.
Well, mate, I'll be around on the 3rd and 4th of August. Just
There
let
we go,
everyone
man.
know.
And then we'll vlog and we'll upload our sex tape.
Yeah, with like me on top and subs on the bottom,
and DJ Thomas in the middle.
and DJ and DJ Thomas in the middle of us with action.
I'm gonna need to bleep that out. I can't.
No, that's it.
No,
What's he gonna do?
First names are fine. Full names. Oh fuck it, who cares? Actually, I'm keeping it in. Okay, I don't fucking care. I don't care. I'm keeping it in. I hate him. Someone go rob him so that I can go. Well, it's not like he had much in there anyway.
All right. On that note.
Yeah. On that note, man, I guess we'll end it. We're pretty much at an hour. Pretty beefy pod. There's a lot to
like
talk
and subscribe,
about.
guys.
Like and subscribe.
Guys, I'm Skin. Please, everyone, just make us famous. I'm Skin. I need the money. Please.
I'm Skin as well. So please, guys.
You know me.
Please, you know me.
I don't have a bed. Someone buy me a bed.
I've only got a mattress. I don't even have a frame. Someone please buy me a frame.
Buy us a bed, please. Right, anyway. Thanks, guys. Like and subscribe.
All right, like and subscribe, guys. If you want to see Elliot's penis, then done it.
Yep. Done it where?
I don't fucking know.